Hey everybody! So today I'm going to talk a little bit about cream eyeshadows and I'm going to show you some of my favorites. I have a lot of cream eyeshadows. I love them. And I bought 3 new ones yesterday, which you will get to see in my next haul video. So let's just get right into it. Cream eyeshadows are so versatile. You can wear them alone. You can wear them with a powder eyeshadow layered on top of them. They have sort of a luminous quality to them that makes them look more alive and vibrant than any powder eyeshadow is ever going to do. So let me show you some of my personal favorites and I'll explain why they are my favorites. Oh, and by the way, the one that I'm wearing today is not included in these because I'm kind of testing it out because it's one of the ones that I bought yesterday, and I always list what I'm wearing in the description box if you're curious and you want to know what that is. So let's start with probably my favorite because it is the most versatile. This is MAC Paint Pot. And you can see that mine looks really strange. It looks all chunky and it's not smooth. And that's because as MAC paint pots age, they dry up. And what I do is once it gets too dry to use comfortably, I spray some Fix Plus in there and then take just a toothpick and stir it up really good, put the cover back on, check it the next day, see how it looks and does it need more, and I just do a little bit at a time because I don't want to put too much moisture in there because then it might be unusable. But anyways, that's what I do when mine dry up. And anyways, yeah, so that's why it looks like that. So this is MAC Paint Pot. And I like this one the best because it is the most versatile. It's just a flat out nude beige color and it's got a flat cream finish to it. So you can use this with any eyeshadow over it, any color, and it's going to work. Now, as far as cream eyeshadows goes, what really matters is how oily your skin is, because they're going to work differently for different people depending on that fact. If you have very oily eyelids, you could have some issues and problems with cream eyeshadows. And also, all cream eyeshadows are not created equal. Some you need to put a primer, like Urban Decay Primer Potion, under the cream eyeshadow. Some you do not. MAC paint pots don't have a ton of moisture in them, so I just use that alone as my base. And then because this one in particular is such a flat, neutral color, I usually do pair this with some type of powder eyeshadow. If you have dry skin like I do, you can get away with using a lot of cream eyeshadows with no primer underneath it, but even with my dry skin, there are some that I would not dare wear alone because if you do, they will crease and melt and just be a big mess. And we'll get to one of those in a minute that's one of my favorites, but you have to use a primer under it no matter what the condition of your skin. Okay, next up is MAC Paint Pot in Bare Study. And this is a gorgeous gold, champagne gold. Absolutely stunning and beautiful, and I would probably use this more if gold was a complementary color for me, but I wear it anyway. I'll wear any color, it doesn't matter to me whether it's a complementary color or not. If I like it, I'll use it. But yeah, gold is not one of my best colors, but I do think it is just beautiful. And I do use it quite a bit regardless. A lot of times I use this on the weekends when I'm not filming videos. I'll put some of this on just by itself. That's another thing that I do with cream eyeshadows a lot of times is I just use it on my lid and then I just blend some into the crease and do like an all over wash of color. Okay, another one of my favorites, and this technically isn't a cream eyeshadow, but it is the way I use it, is my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. And even though this is a solid, it turns into a cream when you use it because it melts with the chemistry in your skin and becomes a cream. And this is what I was thinking of when I was talking about how some cream eyeshadows you must use a primer. The NYX Jumbo Eye Pencils are wonderful. I enjoy them very much. As you know, I just recently purchased some more colors of them. But you do have to use a primer underneath this. The reason why this is my favorite one of all the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencils that I own is because it's with a white, you can really use this for any powdered eyeshadow that is light in color. Like if you like pastel colored eyeshadows, then this is perfect for a base underneath those to make the color just really stand out and be as bright as and true as the eyeshadow is. Because it's pretty much impossible to have a colored eyeshadow base in every color that you have for eyeshadow. So this will work the best with any light eyeshadow. Of course you can use it with darker eyeshadows too, but it's just the perfect complement to light colored eyeshadows. Okay, the next one I'm going to show you is a MAC paint, and this is in Bare Canvas, and that is the color. The color is somewhere in between MAC Painterly Paint Pot and MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. I very much have a love-hate relationship with these. I love them because the formula is terrific, very easy to work with, comes in a nice variety of neutral shades, and the reason why I hate them is because when you take the cover off and squeeze the tube, no matter how careful you are going to get too much product coming out, and there's no way to get it back in the tube. Now, some of you might be thinking, well, why don't you just squeeze the product out of the tube into a jar? Because once you introduce that much air to a product, it's going to dry up more quickly. I mean, with the paint pots, they dry up fast because they're in a jar. This, if you leave it in the tube, as long as you leave it in the tube with the lid nice and tight, it's going to last much longer than a paint pot would because of the way that it's packaged. So I love them, I hate them, but I have very mixed feelings about those. I had heard that MAC was going to discontinue the paints, but I haven't seen any evidence of that, and that rumor circulated quite some time ago, so I don't know if they changed their mind or if that was just a rumor or what. But anyways, if you never tried one of these, I would say Bare Canvas is the most neutral and versatile of the bunch, and it's just a perfect beige color that you can use with pretty much anything just to neutralize your eyelids. By the way, that's another reason why these cream eyeshadows or cream eyeshadows, that's another reason why these are wonderful, because sometimes people have discoloration on their eyelids, and if you use a neutral colored cream eyeshadow first, that will just neutralize any redness or veins or whatever you have going on there. It will cover it up so that when you put your eyeshadow on top of it, if you so choose to do that, then the imperfections won't show. Whereas if you use something like the Urban Decay Primer Potion, even the tinted ones of that don't really have enough pigmentation to cover any flaws that you're trying to cover up. Whereas something like a MAC Paint Pot or a MAC Paint or a NYX Jumbo Pencil is going to give you, well, with the NYX Jumbo Pencils, it depends on what color you use. Like this isn't going to really cover up too much, although that's a very opaque white. But anyways, you get what I'm saying. They make a nice, it's almost like concealer for the eyes or foundation for the face, you know. It gives you a nice, fresh canvas with no imperfections to start with when you apply your eyeshadow. Another nice one is MAC Rubenesque Paint Pot. And this is like just a gorgeous peachy color. There we go. That shows it. And this one is I've got some notes over here next to me. I just want to double check. Yeah, this is a frost finish. So sometimes, you know, you say things when you're doing a video and then you realize later on that you didn't say the right thing. So sometimes I'll jot things down on a piece of paper first just to make sure, to try to get it more into my brain. But anyways, yeah, this is a frost finish and it's just really, really pretty. Probably looks better on warm skin tones than it does cool, but like I said, I'll just, you know, use anything anyway. Next one I'm going to show you is MAC's Soft Ochre Paint Pot. And this one is really good if you want to put a warm toned eyeshadow on top of it. It's going to bring out the warmthness in the eyeshadow, whereas Painterly Paint Pot is just very neutral. So if you're using a warm toned shadow on top, this is a good one to go with because it's just going to increase the intensity of the warmthness. If you are NC in MAC foundations, then this could be your MAC Painterly Paint Pot because it does lean warm, whereas the Painterly is better for people with cool toned skin or a neutral, if you're a neutral. But if you have warm toned skin, this may work better for you than Painterly. And one last one that I'm going to show you is Maybelline Color Tattoo. This one is my favorite. This is Bad to the Bronze. And this is really something. It's fantastic color. The only thing I don't like about these is they're a little drying. I find when I wear those, the skin on my eyelids gets a little dried out, which I don't care for. So I don't reach for those as much as the MAC Paint Pots because of that. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.